Hello, my name is Doreen, and this is a quick tutorial about installing Business Central on Docker Desktop. So we will follow some steps. First one is to run Windows PowerShell as administrator, and here we will use a specific command to install BC Container Helper. After BC Container Helper has been installed, we download the kit to install Docker Desktop. After this gets downloaded, then we run the kit, the installation kit, and we proceed with the installation of this program. For this example, we will use Hyper-V technology. And then we wait for the installation to be finished. After installing Docker Desktop, we go back to Windows PowerShell and we run it as administrator. And by using a specific command, we can then start by configuring the image that we are about to create. I had some issues with the antivirus, so after disabling the antivirus, I was actually able to successfully run this command. After running this command successfully, a new window will appear, a new Windows PowerShell window will appear, and this window actually it's a guide to help us define the required parameters for the image that we are about to, for the script of the image that we are about to create. Many of those parameters are important depending on which context you find yourself in. Maybe some of the most important are if it's a local container or if it's an Azure VM, a Docker container in an Azure VM, authentication methods, or for example, also how much RAM memory you are allocating for this installation. So there are a lot of things to set. Usually I use mostly the default answer, but maybe it's not the case for you, so you just have to consider what is most appropriate for your context. So in the end, after answering to all those guiding questions, you will get a PowerShell script. You can save this PowerShell script if you like. So after this process is complete, you open Windows PowerShell ISE in administrator mode. You paste the script that resulted from the previous step. So if you like, you can change the password inside the script and then just make a final check to see if all the parameters are in place. After checking all the parameters, you can just run the script and wait for the process to complete. In the end, after process is completed, you can scroll up and take the web client URL that it's provided in the console. Then open a browser and just run the URL. So after pasting the URL, then you can write the username and the password that were used for this configuration. And as we see, we have Business Central is opening and we can navigate, for example, to the customer list. So when the customer list gets loaded, we can see all the customers that are present. Final step of this tutorial is to open Visual Studio Code, and there we are about to create a new project. And the aim of this project is just to publish a simple Hello World extension. So we use the algo command, we define the path of the project, we select the version, Then we choose the other settings, we authenticate. So this is a user password authentication type. Okay, so here is our extension. So it's just when we open the customer list, it's gonna throw a message. And the final thing that we have to do is to edit the launch.json file with our server, with the correct server. So after doing so, we want to download the symbols. So we are authenticating again. And after successful authentication, the symbols will be downloaded. Okay, so now we are safe to publish this package to our solution. So just run without debugging, and then we are waiting for this installation to complete. After the extension is published on the server, a new tab will be opened in our browser. And as you see, our extension is published, the page customer list is opened, and the message is shown. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that you found it useful. See you next time.